editions have now out of its box and are now on the track. So they're all in the shed. And just first of all, the Hornby's new J50 tank engine is well, a very splendid model, and it's, what can I say? It's a very beautiful model. And whilst the Railroad Duke of Gloucester is another fine model indeed, not bad for a railroad version, and it's quite heavy as well. Very even though it's second hand, it was a bit dusty as well. Just had a short test on layout, and it runs pretty well. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, as you can see, I'm starting to upgrading part of the line. Bit of track work, track improvement works. Well, I just have to remove some of the track work points. The reason for this, I wanted to put some point motors underneath the points, rather than just fit it under the baseboard, because I've had a few difficulties fitting them. The other thing I'd like to show you also, I've got some new additions. I think I've already shown the video of the running of these locos. There's the Stania, the Hornby Stania loco, and also the Britannia class. These are bought second hand. Since the last update a few weeks ago, As you can see, the track is now back in its place, and all the points, well, this one especially, it's all now been fitted with point motors, and everything's now all running smoothly as planned, and so it's very satisfactory. All the trains so far have all run perfectly. I just ran quite a few trains over the track, and seems everything okay. At the moment, there's no plans to complete the area with the ballast, because in case there's any problems that might arise, and might have to take it all up again and to find the problem. But at the moment, everything's fine. Like I said before, these 2 points now are now connected by one switch. So now that no need to have 2 switches on. Well, sorry, I mean, don't need to have a separate switch for these 2. And also now that this one, and this one all now got point motors, and also I've made some changes along here. These point switches. This is the Pico module type you can get. It's not bad installation. Originally these were under here, but I fitted a new shelf so that for easy access. All I need is just find an old piece of wood I found in the shed, cut it to size, and then use these metal brackets that you can get from a DIY store, and everything's also
looks okay.
One more thing, that I've now reached 200 subscribers, and I'd like to say thank you for all viewers and subscribers who like my videos. Much appreciated, all your support and that. Motor luggage van, or MLV. I bought this from a model shop in Chelmsford a couple of months ago. I only just went to get the bits and pieces like point motors and stuff when I was working on the layout a few months back, and I saw this, and so I picked it up, and because this was on my list, and it's worked very fine. I had it tested on the layout, and at the moment it's at Little station, waiting for its executed. 5 more new stuff here. Got a new, well, this is a Hornby B17 loco, XLNER in early crest livery, BR, and this one's if I look closely, it's Gilwell Park. And also I've got 4 new Hornby Mark 1s, and these are in crimson cream livery. Got a BSK, that's a CK, I think that one's that's a SK, and that one there is a second open. One of the few new additions I was going to show you. First of all, show you the trees, which came in a pack of 6, and these are bought from the Chatham show. And they came in a pack of 6 for about £6, which is not bad. and they're not bad looking trees. Also the two diesel locomotives, and one of them is the Lima Class 40, and also the mainline Class 45. Both have split head codes, and they had some issues with it, because these are bought second hand from the Chatham Rail Exhibition a month ago, and the Class 45 in particular has problems with its traction tyres. When I had it running on the layout, it wasn't pulling no more than 2 coaches. So in the end, I had to order some tyres from Peter Spares, which are these. These go round on the 14mm wheels, because also they would also fit on the Class 40. Since I've had them added, it's now running very well. Now it can pull about 8-9 coaches. And I'll give you a little test run, a little demonstration. Its performance is much better now. I'll give it a drop of oil, and she runs fine. I bought this from eBay recently. There's also this Hornby Railways track cleaning car. It has the old pads. I bought the strips as well from a separate supplier, because Hornby don't make these anymore. So they came in a pack of 4, I think. Yeah, they came because I've ordered 2 of these, so I've got enough supply to last. And it's not actually. This is in good condition because it came in the box. I got here. I was going to show you. First of all, I bought these pipettes. These are going to be used for applying the ballast in the future, and I'll tell you the reason why as well, but in just a sec. And also I bought a couple of wagons. These are the Oxford Rail. This is the Eastern Region or LNER cattle wagon. And I haven't had them out of their box yet, but just before I show you, this one and also the grey 6-plank open wagon, also LNER wagon. This was also, all 3 of these were bought from the paint and model shop. As you can see, the ballast has now been put down. This was done before we went away, and but however, there's a but, because unfortunately it's not all good news, because even though I had it all tested once the glue was all dried, I've had the trains running, the points are running okay, so left it for 5 days, came back days later, and we tested out all the points, found 2 broken. First of all, this one's had it now. This is all had to be run manual because the motor's been taken off. The reason, because some of the glue has got onto the motor, the pin got stuck, and I thought the blade got stuck, was glued down, and even I foolishly tried to move the blades, and it bent the motor. So at the moment the motor's been disconnected, and we're going to have to replace it. In the goods yard is also broken. As you can see, it's one of the old points I've had since the 90s. As you can see, the blade has come away from the stretcher bar, so that's had to be replaced, which means all this is going to show you what's happened. What I discovered, that as you can see, there's a split there, and part of the cab is sort of bent upwards, and also on the same goes to the other side as well. As you can see, it's not very good. Yeah, there's another split there, see, and that's also bent. And there's also, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but there's also a slight crack in the corner somewhere. I think it's on this side. Hang on. Right here, yeah, there it is. There's the crack. I found out that it's a common problem with this model. It's something to do with the chassis. It's got something to do with a Mazak compound or material they use in there, and what that does, I think after a certain time it swells up. It's just swelling, and also that they just break off, and I'm not going to take the body off. I'd like to welcome new subscribers recently, which now I've got 331 subs. So I hope you guys, will enjoy watching some future videos. Issues with the points. Well, now this is now working. This now got a new point motor. I decided that to fit a bracket underneath the baseboard rather than put it back, because I decided that I didn't want to rip up the track again and reballast. So all that is now working. These are ratio GWR spear fencing. I've got this from a show recently, and I've glued it all down, so it looks pretty good. And you can see I've had some people there watching the trains over the fence there, behind the fence actually. Start off the two locos at the front here, pointing at the Hornby Peckett W4040 tank engine, and very nice little loco, and it runs really well, and I like the detail of it as well. And it's one of the smallest locos on the layout. Moving on to the Hornby B12, and that is a lovely model. It's got a lot of nice detail of it, and it's got a really nice detail in the cab as well, and a few other things now, too. If you remember the last update, my 31 I had then, which number D5512, which is the catalogue number R2420, has the Mazak issue. Now I've decided in the end that, I know some people say send it to Hornby, and but I decided not to in the end. Instead, I've looked through some auction sites, including eBay, and until recent, I think it was a few months ago, one appeared on the sites. The only thing is, you had to bid. So in the end, and the good news is I've won the bid and bought it. So this one here was originally, I was going to think about swapping the body with the earlier batch's body, but decided not to in the end. I thought I'll just leave it as it is, because it is a nice loco.